also got another name that just escapes me. Young Nick.
Young Nick.
Young Nick. So ngā paria mā mai rā. Te kuri a Pāua, named after Pāua, the captain of Warauta Waka, his kuri. And so we come into Ngai Tā Manuhiri Muriwai there, but just cast your eyes straight across there and to the
There's a rocket.
ISIS. George Jetson. The most extreme point that we see is the end of Nuku Taurua. Can't see it at the moment, but there's an island just off there called Waikawa, Portland Island. So actually Poverty Bay is a misnomer for this whole area because this is the landing place of the ancients. So just about every waka that we had on the Tairāwhiti came here. Horota, under the captain, the guidance of Paua and Kiwa. Tāki Timu passed through this coastline. Tamate Ariki Nui and Ruawharo. Puhi Kaiti is named after the whare wānanga that belonged to Maya. Maya came on board the Ikaroa Arauru. And there's a...
So was there a wānanga up here?
Yes, called...
Yes. Like a Ahirei? Was it like a Ahirei?
That was the whare, that was Puhi Kaiti was the name of the whare here. And there's a delectable bit of information. Because Tāki Timu Waka was so tapu on its way here, because of its cargo, laden with tohunga and everything else, Maya on board the Ikaroa Arauru actually came with the provisions to sustain Tāki Timu on the journey from Hawaii. So they came here, Warauta lands up in Whakatane and breaks the prow up there. The homie is and they come down all the way down the coastline looking for a replacement homie. And so as they're coming down, the crew is divided into different places. We get here to Turanga, and one of our most famous ancestresses, Tene Hāpirirangi, gets off, and she is a prolific Mānakai person and grew gardens from here all the way through to Manatutu. They find the homie who was from Ngāriki, Ngāriki kai putahi maunga homie. Maunga homie to maunga, that's where they found the homie. Maunga homie at the back of the Mangatū there, they found the right rākau to fit the Horota Waka. And as Tui Robin so rightfully said last night, the remains of Horota Waka lie petrified in the Te Whiro Lagoon, okay, across the way there. So we had Maya comes here, sets up Puhi Kaiti here. We also had Tupuna on board Mātātua arrived, established another whare wānanga at Wainui up there, for Wainui Huata. The name of the whare wānanga was the Whare Kōrero. So we come here, and the other ancestor, probably one of the only ones who wasn't asked to leave Hawaii, came on his own volition on the way almost like here. Just got caught up in the... And so as history tells us, Paikea travelled down from arriving up there at Ahuahu, gets to Whangarā. So the descendants in Turanga Nui and Kiwa are of the Horota migration, the Ikaroa Arauru migration, Paikea's in there, Tāki Timu. Back to Mā here, so Kurahopo landed there, and under the directorship of the Captain Popoto, his most famous descendant that we know of today is Rongo Mai Wahine. So from Kurahopo is Rongo Mai Wahine at Nuku Taurua there. Come in, we swing around into Nuku Taurua, Mahia Mai Tawhiti. So when Tāki Timu arrived there, Ruawharo named those places as the tohunga of Tāki Timu. Come through and we start coming Back this way, Janina can talk a little bit better than me about Ngā Rākai Pāka. Anyway, we come back through Rākai Pāka, the kahungunu ki te Wairoa iwi clusters, back through into Ngaita Manuhiri, Rongo Whakaata, Michelle, it's us, and Gail, Rongo Whakaata over there. And so just to, at the same time, so we had those waka, but we also had arriving at the same time the first international flight, which was the great birds of Ruakapanga, who brought the kumara from Hawaii. And immortalised in one of our waiata that we sing even today is the descent from Ruakapanga, who owned those fabulous birds, down to Rongo Whakaata. That goes something like ko Ruakapanga e, ko te manenui e, ko rua te hohonu, ko uawe kiuta, ko mana wakau e, ko kauri nara, ko tūmauriri, ko Rongo Whakaata. So Rongo Whakaata, yes, is a descendant of Paike and the Waka, but also of Ruakapanga and the great manu who came from Hawaii. So this is essentially Ngāti Oneone, the hapu that existed from the middle of the 1800s to today. Younger brother of Puhi Rāwiri, so the marae we just were at. So for instance, you take, we'll go for Paikea. So Paikea arrives at Whangarā, his descendants go north and south. Paikea had Pauhini, who had Tarawhakatū, who had Nanaia, who had Poraurangi. So 5 generations after Paikea, Poraurangi after who the Ngāti Pou people take their name. So Poraurangi, full name, Porauariki, Te Matatara, Whare, Te Tuhi Marae, Kura o Rauru. Porau for short for his close friends, near you. Okay, his close friends, Porau. Poraurangi, so the Poraurangi whakapapa came this way. Poraurangi had Hau, Rākai Pō, Manutangi Rua, Hinganga Roa, Hauiti. 10 generations to Hauiti. Hauiti had eldest daughter, Hine Te Rā, who lived around here. Hine Te Rā had 2 daughters. Janina was here. Puhi had Tānui, had Kura Waikato, te whakapuiharangi, te whakahiotarangi, had Pōnui, Konohi, Marukawiti, Hina Manuhiri. So 20 generations down to Hina Manuhiri. Hina Manuhiri had Tama I Hike Tarangi, who had Haronga, who had Rāwiri Tike Tuatarangi. So 23 generations from Paikea to Poho Rāwiri Tike Tuatarangi lived here. At the time that Christianity had arrived, and hence he became known as David, the first Christian chief around here. So he had a younger brother called Karaon, who apparently had glassy eyes, and that's Oneone, Whatu Oneone, and hence Ngāti Oneone, the hapu here. So about 23 generations after Paikea, and the arrival of those waka here was the tupuna Rāwiri Teko Tuatarangi. So we come in, as we said, we had the arrival of Taki Timu, Ruawharo Garofet Mahia at Nuku Taurua, and he also had brought with him from Hawaii the mohi of the tohora. And actually they had a cup of tea. Ruawharo banged into Paikea. Hey, Paikea's our whangarā. They met up and had a bit of a catch up. So he implanted the mohi of the tohora at Nuku Taurua, and at the whare wānanga that Ruawharo started on the island there, Ngahiru Mai Tawhiti on Waikawa was the name of the island, Portland Island. Ngahiru Mai Tawhiti was the whare wānanga that belonged to Ruawharo that stood there.
How far is that island that way?
Just